Aquarius, it's Jo from Angels and Ancestors. This is your March WTF reading. My apologies for being away for so long. For many of you that have followed me for a long time will know that I was having work done on the house and that got delayed so many times. It's now been snagged, would you believe? And in amongst all of this, I've ended up with pneumonia, so I'm still recovering from that. I feel like I can breathe a bit better at the moment. So yeah, I'm on the road to recovery, but yeah, it's been a hell of a first 3 months to the 2 months to the year, to this year. And it was started October, so where are we? October, November, December, January, February, and we're now the 1st of March. So it's a real good 4 months of absolute, and it feels like a lifetime instead of 4 months. We are using the Law of Positivism deck because I love this deck, and I just felt that everybody needed some positive affirmations for the beginning of the reading. I feel like everybody's been through the ringer, especially since the new year, but this part of the year, the 1st of March, we had the new moon yesterday. We've got lots of news coming in. The spring is coming. There's lots of different planetary shifts and everything is happening in March. So it's almost like this is really the new year of 2025, which is going to be amazing. I'm determined it's going to be amazing. Number 10, I follow the cycles of my body. So if you've not been doing that, if you've been ignoring the cycles of your body, now is the time to understand. And, you know, especially for older people like myself, where our cycles have changed, but we're still going through cycles. And one of the learning curves that I've had this time round, being 62, I've had to sit down and actually get better. It's the first time ever I've ever done that. Usually I'm up, I'm doing things, and I don't give in to it. This time I've literally had to sit down and behave myself, which completely goes against the grain. Oh, I like this one. Number 11, so you've got 10 and then you've got 11. I am the master of my mind. So we've got mind and body so far. And then we've got number 38. I have an energetic body and the power to transform myself and my life. I think there is a clear theme going on. With the earth signs, it was clearly that they had clearing out to do, that they had to put themselves first. But with your sister signs, Libra and Gemini, that was both very spiritual journeys, moving into your own power, and this doesn't look that dissimilar. So you've got a 10, which is a completion. You've got an 11, which you don't break down because it's a prime number, a beautiful number. It's a learning and teaching number. I'm the master of my mind. You should know where you're going and what you're doing. And then you've got another 11, because when you add 38 together, it becomes an 11. So you have a 10, an 11, and 11. Fantastic. 11, 11. Look it up. It's a fantastic angel number. And it says again, let me just repeat that. I have the energetic body and the power to transform myself and my life. So, darling, there is transformation going. I can't remember which one it was. Was it Gemini or Libra that went through? We're getting the transition cards. All the fives came out in their reading, and it was a lot of transitions of moving away. I think it might be Libra, moving away from what had been known and believed to the actual truth and standing in your integrity. So let's see what happens for you. What started your WTF for Aquarius for. This has been out nearly every reading that I've done. I'm so shocked. So, no, it's not manifestations, it's what started your WTF, facing your fears and taking your power back. Yeah, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. You're taking your power back. That's your manifestation and your wish fulfillment. Wow, Aquarius. Movement and journey. Nice. What can you do about this situation? What can you do about this situation? What's out of Aquarius's hands? What can't they do anything about? What is the universe helping with? That's reconnecting to your true self. And the outcome for Aquarius, thank you. So, my lovelies, this is my apprenticeship card. This is learning something. You've already got a beautiful toolkit. You already have the knowledge and wisdom beyond your years. And it's been with you for a while. But there is this little extra piece. This little piece of know-how that you know is going to make things so much better for you. Whether that is to do with your home life, whether it's to do with your career, your finances. You just know that you need to add that little bit extra, that bit of magic going forward in order for your craft to become something that can be a reliable source of income for you. Reliable source of income, eh? That's a new one. So facing your fears and taking your power back, in comes the Horn God with a number 4, holding on to your truth. Again, holding on to your integrity. Now, the Horn God for me is the advocate for everything in nature, and that includes you and I. But this, when this comes out like this in a 2-part bit where you need to face the truth in order to take your power back, the truth is you need to speak up. You need to speak the truth, not your understanding of the truth, but the actual truth. There is what they know, what you know, and in between there is the real truth. Okay? So it is playing the advocate for yourself as well as everything in nature. It's kind of like touching base with nature, being true to yourself, true to your integrity, true to your peace, and being able to include everybody, whether you like people, animals, flora, fauna or not, that is all inclusive. Wow. Wow, they're all looking at you. They're waiting for the signal. This lovely crow is whispering in the Horn God's ear, letting him know something important. Wow, there is something where you really need to get a grip and face that fear of not speaking the truth. I guess it's because you're trying to please everybody, but in pleasing everybody you're displeasing yourself, you're displeasing the universe, you're displeasing those around you that want you to reach and attain your best. But once you learn to speak that truth, and this isn't because you're lying, this is because you've never learned to say it as it is. You've never learned to be honest in your dialogue with other people. You've always tried to either save face or you've tried to save other people's feelings. That has to stop. This is you facing your fears. And in taking your power back, once the truth is out there, let me tell you, those of them that don't like the truth will fall away, and that your burden will be so much less. And for those people that do like the truth are going to go, thank fuck for that, at long last. At long last. You are looking at the cycles of yourself. You are standing in this powerful mindset. Huge mindset, powerful. You won't know the power until you start doing this. And then you can transform yourself and your life into what you want it to be. And instead of just surviving, you will become thriving. Much, much different. Much, much different. So your manifestation, your wish fulfillment, why it may be fucked, it's not fucked. You've got the number 9. Wish fulfillment, it's the Holly King. You are a seeker at the moment. You are out seeking the knowledge and the wisdom of the human experience, the human condition is what I was looking for. This beautiful creature, he goes with his tablet in hand, his companion, and his light shines the way. It shows the way through the dark. Now, when I see this, I love making a story up about the house. I like thinking that this person in the window here has made him a hot chocolate, and he's nice and warm, and now he's on his way to continue this very special enlightened journey. And that manifestation, that wish fulfillment, the only way that is possibly ever going to be fucked with a major arcana is that you are standing in your own way, that you are not narrating your story with you as being the hero in that story. That's where you need to start thinking of yourself in better terms, in stronger terms, because you are a very strong person. You are very strong in what you do, and you know that when you're doing it and you're doing it right, how strong that is. And then when you fall and you kind of like go, oh no, I can't bother, that's when this all kind of like stops, and it's kind of like, it kind of hasn't got the potency behind it. And also the other thing that I think that a lot of people need to understand is this is nothing to do with organised religion. This is nothing to do with believing in God. This is nothing to do with believing in a goddess. This is nothing to do with any of that. This is about your own personal spiritual experience. And that own personal spiritual experience is yours and yours alone. No two people have the same spiritual experience. You can be with a room full of people doing exactly the same exercise, and everybody will take something from it that nobody else has taken, because that's the reason they're there. It's for enlightenment. So your movement, your journey, where the fuck you need to be. You've got one of your cards. This is the Ace of Athames. This is an air card. You are an air sign. It is time to draw that energy down from the universe using the Athame, cutting out what no longer serves you and allowing your seeds to go off to grow. Your seeds are your dreams and your manifestations. Now, the dandelion is really important, especially this time of the year. It's what our bees look for as their first food as they emerge from hibernation, as the days get warmer. It is no coincidence that the dandelions are bright yellow in flower, and they come out, and that they are there ready to offer nectar to the queen bees to help them produce their hives for this year. Now, the other side of the dandelion is the spiritual side, the medicinal side, and not only are they pretty, but the spiritual side is they are the one flower that we've got that predict and dictate the symbolism of the sun, the moon and the stars, all in one flower. And the medicinal properties come from the root, high in calcium, high in nutrients. You can couple them together with other plants that sometimes fail because of the lack of nutrients. Some vegetables, some fruits, that sort of thing. Teas, coffees. The flower itself is just Lovely. It's a good diuretic. Just know your stuff. Look it up. It's the most amazing plant. And the only people that think of this as a weed are the people that produced weed killer. So I think there is a bit of education here that's going on, but I do think that you know that when you're cutting things out, that you have to be careful not to cut out the things that are most beneficial to us. And that doesn't always come in the shape of a person. Sometimes it comes in the shape of a plant. Just saying. So what can you do about this situation? You've got the Six of Pentacles. This is my giving and taking with dignity and grace, okay? So this lovely lady here has got a heather. This lovely lady here has got a penny. There is an equal exchange of goods going on. The one lady needs the penny, the other lady would like the heather, and they have made a good contract. However, here you have this creature here with dice in his hands, and he is hedging his bets that he's getting a cut of that agreement. He is a scammer. Now, scammers come in all shapes and sizes and around all subjects. So it could be that you need to look out for your social media. Is somebody making a clone of your account? Is there somebody that is trying to use your know-how to make a profit somewhere else? Or is there somebody knocking at your door who's already bled you dry and they're coming back for another round of what they think is theirs, but in actual fact, it's not theirs, it's yours. And it's yours to hold on to. So if you have got good contracts going on, just be a little bit wary of people that may come in and go, oh yes, but you owe me. No. And the universe is making it clear that those are the people that you need to take a rest from. You need to take a break from. You need to touch back into nature. You need to earth yourself out. As an air sign, you will know that you are in your head most of the time. You overthink, over procrastinate, and you need to have a rest from all of it. So just know that once you've sussed out who it is, and it may not just be one person, it may be a collective thing, that you do take a rest from that and you rebuild your reserves so that you can tackle this head on and you can actually learn to say the word no. That is your truth. That is your integrity. Wow. I knew we were going to get there in the end. A bit round the houses though. So what is it that you can't do? What is it the universe is helping you with? And one of the things that is really vitally important is to know that with the eight of Athames, you bind yourself. Nobody else does it to you. You hold yourself back. You bind yourself into believing that you can't see the wood for the trees, that you can't see a way forward, that there are sharp knives at your feet and you will cut yourself if you move. And what they're saying is go within. Go within and listen to the voice of your soul. It is really important that you do that and that you have a good dialogue with self in order for you to see that you don't need to physically see a way forward. You don't need to hear anything as a way forward. You just need to know that you are moving forward. Because what's right in front of this is the number 17 with a star. It's another 8. It's another communication. But this time, this is you, Aquarius. This is you communicating with yourself. Now, I know there's a lot of Aquarians out there think you're the water sign. You're not. You're an air sign. You are these vessels that hold the water. Okay. Now, what does this star sign mean? The fairy is beckoning you into the eternal waters in order to cleanse and clear all the debris out, all the bullshit you've been taught about yourself, and allow yourself to just bathe in those waters and allow yourself to relax. You've been carrying the waters for a long time. It's now your turn to put them to good use. Now, as you're relaxing and you're cleansing and you're clearing and you're doing all of that nice stuff, there's going to be room for this star to start to grow. Your manifestation will come in and it will grow and grow and grow exponentially. I think that's how you say it. That's the second time they've put that in my head in this reading. I thought I better use it at least once, but I don't know how to say it. So, cleanse and clear. Let that star, let it have the room to grow into what it is that the universe wants you to receive. Reconnecting to your true self. You have the Three of Pentacles. Now, this is my collaboration card. This is a business card as far as I'm concerned. A lot of people say it's the marriage card. I don't buy into that. I think it's a collaboration card. Collaborations come in many different forms, including marriage, if that's how you want it to go. However, this card spans across all ages and all generations. This is where we can learn from people who are younger than us, learn from people who are older than us, and we bring together this collaboration of this learning curve for everybody to tap into. So you've got the younger person who may be teaching the older person and vice versa, but it is a collaboration of like minds that want to teach and learn at the same time. Beautiful, beautiful card. It's a number 3. And then right in behind that, as you're learning and teaching, you will learn to have a new experience, a new beginning. And this new beginning is all about this chalice. Filling that chalice up with everything you want. Your affirmations, your manifestations, your wishes, your dreams, your love, your joy, your happiness. All of the nice stuff while the sun is shining. Now, the reason there's only one chalice is because they're asking you retain your chalice. Do not give it away. That's all of your dreams. If you give that away, you're giving everything away that you've ever hoped for. What you want it to do is overspill and start nurturing the 2 flowers, the 2 blooms. Start feeding this river with negativity if you want, because this river will never return. It's flowing away from you. So all the droplets that go down are the bits that are no good to us, that we need to get rid of, that we need to see the end of, and that will flow away. It will go away. So just know, reconnecting to your true self, there is a learning curve here, and that is you holding on to your wishes and dreams, making them come true for yourself, and not accepting anything less from somebody else who is coming towards you, if they are coming towards you. If you want to nurture a relationship, make sure it's a completely equal relationship. There is nobody who falls in love quicker as somebody who is homeless, or somebody who hasn't got anywhere to go, or somebody who is down on their luck. Be careful what you wish for, but keep your dreams and your wishes close to your chest. Don't let somebody else steal them away from you. So, your outcome, you've got the 2 of Pentacles. Been a bit of a struggle recently. Been a bit of a juggling act. I think that that's been like that for most of the air signs. Finally, you're seeing the parting of the ways of the clouds, and the sun is trying to come through. But they're saying, although you are ready to put your foot back on the ground, bring yourself back into balance, with this little fox at the back here, they're saying, be ready to move on your wits. Be ready to, and I'm sorry to say this, there's no other way of putting it really, be ready to be as sly as the next person. Don't give the game away. Don't spout off what it is that you intend to do in the future. Just make sure that you are watching and you are waiting for the opportune moment to put yourself back into balance. Because there's always going to be some bugger that's ready to knock you out of balance, knock you out of whack. what's hidden from you. You've got the Page of Athames. This is the younger version of you coming through, saying, come on, let's go back to basics and draw that energy down from the universe, using the knowledge and the wisdom of the book and the owl, the intention from the candle, and allowing the moon to illuminate for us what it is that we need to know. Now, when we're younger, we allow that illumination to take place without question. We don't question it. But as we get older, we're taught different things, we're taught different modalities, and we hold on to those. And instead of saying, hold on a second, what did I do as a kid? Did I accept what was happening? Did I just listen to what was going on and it just happened anyway? With this little page, it is a clear message that you are not that far away from the child within that needs some shadow work being done in order for you to get back to that base where you can find these beautiful numbers here, a 10 for completion and 1111. That is really important for you. How beautiful is this reading? Okay, I think the coughing fit stopped. I'm trying hard not to cough because it bloody hurts. I'm in so much pain. So, my darlings, March for Aquarius. Let's ask the angels and the ancestors for some knowledge, wisdom and guidance. Oh, okay, only half the deck, only half the deck. Okay, drum, dream and journey. Do not allow somebody to come in and steal your dreams that is going to stop you from journeying towards your future. Stag, trust and thrive. Trust yourself and you will thrive. Trust in the process, trust in yourself, trust in your thoughts, trust in what the universe is trying to tell you. Medicine Guardian, be open to healing information. Now, just because information is healing doesn't mean that we have to let go of our peace. It doesn't mean that we have to step away from what we believe. So just know, be open to healing information. If you want to accept it, that's fine. But if you don't want to accept it, see what else is available because of that piece of information. See what it opens up for you. Father Sky, he hasn't been out yet so far, so you're the first ones to get him in these readings. Trust in the unknown. Everything we do in life is unknown until we try it out. So you've got the trust and thrive and you've got the trust in the unknown. Just because we can't see it doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. Water Guardian, connect with your emotions. Aquarius, out of all the air signs, you are the one sign that really does need that connection with water. You are that one sign that will absolutely thrive by water. And I don't care what kind of water it is. It could be the shower, it could be the bath, it could be a river, it could be a pond, it could be the beach. It doesn't matter. If you need to touch base with nature in its entirety, and take a bottle with you. This is what you do best and you don't get this. Take a bottle with you wherever you go and collect some water and bring it home with you so you've got that energy with you. Doesn't matter where it comes from. Obviously don't get it from stagnated water, it will stink. But if it's a flowing river, please be careful when you do this. Or it's along the beach, or it's a nice lake where you can safely get a sample of the water and bring it back, especially if you've had a really good experience there. The water will carry that experience for you and you can add that to your living space. So you don't have to bring it indoors, you can put it outdoors. And if you live in a flat and you haven't got an outdoor space, There has to be a crack in the pavement somewhere near your property where you can add a piece of that goodwill water to it. Knight, be brave and honest. Now, Libra did get this. It is all about being brave enough to be honest enough about what it is that you want and what you want to say. Do not hold back. Peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right. You may well be right. You may be in your right mind, but it is saying let go of the need to be right at all times. Let go of the need to say, I told you so. She-wolf, unleash the world within. Aquarius, stop holding yourself back. Go and howl at that fucking moon. It's 2 weeks away. We've just had the new moon. The full moon is on its way. Go and howl at it. Go and find somewhere where you feel absolutely safe and go and release that pent up tension that you've been feeling for the last few months. Medicine Mother, honour your inner knowing. You know what it is that you want. You know what you want to do. You know the piece that you've got to learn in order for you to experience this in its entirety. You know that you need to be drawing that energy down from the universe in order to keep your batteries recharged. I'm just talking about recharging. Hermit, retreat and recharge. Take some time out, just like the Four of Athames. You need that peaceful time to recoup yourself, recharge those batteries, have some time completely for yourself. The Wise One, grow within your current situation. Do not let anybody make you believe that in your current situation you are stagnated. It is still a situation and it has still got a lot of growth possibilities around it. So my darlings, that is your March reading. Wherever you are in the world, please be safe and I will catch you in the next one. Bye for now.